Welcome back to Yacht Addiction, and welcome to another Princess Yacht Tour. The yacht in front of us is a Princess F62. Now the F, of course, stands for Flybridge, and this is a fantastic 62-foot Flybridge yacht. I think you're going to really enjoy it. So starting on the swim platform, this is a hydraulic swim platform as you'd expect, so you can house a jet ski or tender on here and then lower it into the water. We'll step up into the cockpit. You have the Flybridge stairs on the port side. Then you have a small U-shaped seating area, and you also have a foldable table. You do have a hardtop overhang, and it does have some built-in lights. Then you have a large hatch in the floor, and that's for the engine room. We'll get to that later on in the tour. You can see side access doors on both sides of the cockpit. And then you also have a docking station back here in the cockpit. So you have your throttle control and your bow and stern thruster controls, so it makes it very easy to back up into a slip. Now through these glass doors is the main salon, and this is a very modern styled galley aft layout. Take a look at this salon. Like similar princesses in this size, you have a beautiful contrast between the dark woods and the white countertops. Now you can flip this window up, completely opening up this space and creating a little bar area, but because the AC is blasting and I'm in hot Fort Lauderdale, we're gonna close that up. So like I said, it's a galley aft layout. So you have a double sink, Miele appliances. You actually have a Bosch cooktop on this one, but of course when you're purchasing new, you can pick whatever brand is your preference. But this also has the Miele dishwasher. And then those little details that you like to see on a princess, on the coffee mugs, or tea mugs, you have the little princess emblem. And everything has its place in here. And then you have a good size refrigerator and freezer. There's more built-in storage in all of these areas. Now opposite of the galley, you have your dining area, and this table can fold over, increasing the dining space. You have an L-shaped seating area behind that, and then you can also put extra seating on this side if you need it. Now stepping forward into the carpeted main salon, you have a large U-shaped seating area over here, and this table rises up or tucks away when you're not using it. And you also have an ice maker in here. And another settee on the starboard side. Now stepping forward to the helm, you have a little seating area right here. This is great because 9 times out of 10, a boat this size will be owner operated. So when you are driving the yacht from the helm, your friends and family can hang out with you, so you're not excluded from the action. Although when you see the Flybridge later on, I think you're going to be spending most of your time up there whenever you can. But the helm station is really nice down here. You have 2 Garmin multifunction displays, your controls for the autopilot, bow and stern thruster, your throttle control, the stabilization system, your VHF radio, and then you have a side access door in this yacht. So this yacht has 3 cabins, and forward is the VIP cabin. You have a large double bed in here with some storage underneath the bed. You have a closet over here and a TV. A separate set of controls for the sound system. And then the ensuite actually shares duties as the day head. But it's a really good size head. I don't think you'll have any issues with this. Now the master cabin is a few steps back in the midship. Here is its own ensuite. And then here is the master cabin. You have a little seating area right here with this small table. Great place for a morning cup of coffee, playing cards. And then of course you have plenty of storage space in this room. You have a closet over here. And then tons of built-ins on this side and another closet. Of course you have another TV on the wall. You have a separate washer and dryer on this yacht. Very nice to have on a boat this size. And then the third cabin actually has its own ensuite. You have 2 single beds, and you have full standing headroom in this cabin. And then here is the ensuite. I think because this one is a little smaller, it makes sense that the VIP cabin shares duties as the day head. I don't think anyone will be complaining if they're on this yacht. So let's step back outside into the heat. And we'll head up to the Flybridge. Now right away you're greeted by this catering area where you have a large ice chest. You can fill this up with ice, keep your drinks cold all day. You have some trash storage in here. And then when I first did my quick 2-minute walkthrough before I started filming, I was really thinking to myself, man, I wish they fit a grill up here. Then I realized I'm an idiot, and they did right here. You have a sink and your grill. I guess they just did a really good job making this blend in, but don't worry, I found it. And then look at all this awesome seating up here on the Flybridge. I've never seen this before. You have a small circle table with seating that wraps around it. Perfect for accompanying whoever is up on the helm. But then you also have a large U-shaped seating area with another expandable table. Then even more areas to lay out. You have a large sun pad right off the back of the Flybridge. You have a redundant set of controls up here on the helm. So you have 2 Garmin multifunction displays, as well as your other standard equipment that you normally see, like your throttle controls, VHF radio. You have the Princess logo, self-leveling right on the steering wheel, your bow and stern thruster control. You have your compass. I can't leave that out. Someone always points it out when I forget to mention the compass. And then you have a really nice hardtop overhead. But if you want to be exposed to the sun, the hardtop does end right where this sun pad starts. So you have multiple options to enjoy up here. So speaking of awesome areas to hang out on, let's move forward to the bow. Right away, you'll see you have controls for the stereo system up here and some speakers. You have a great sun pad area here with some built-in cup holders, and then more seating right here. It's got a quick profile shot from the front of the boat. And we'll head back on the opposite side. If you're enjoying this Princess Yacht tour, please leave a like on the video. It helps out the channel more than you could ever know. Now, realistically, on a boat this size, you're not going to have a crew. But if you want one for like a little weekend getaway, or just want to have a captain, you do have space for 2 crew in here. And they do have a little window over the swim platform. So it's not very claustrophobic in here. It feels pretty good. You also have full standing headroom over about 2/3 of the room. It drops down a little bit right here. And then they have their head. And a little closet. Now, like I mentioned before, underneath this massive hatch is the engine room. So right away, you'll see your Cummins 09 generator. And through this door are the actual engines. Now, this is not a knock on Princess because there are really large LED lights in here. I just don't happen to know right off the top of my head where the switch is, and I'm not going to waste time finding it. But you have a large engine space in here. And then you have a pair of MAN V8, 1200 horsepower engines. Your top speed is around 32 knots, cruising in the mid-20s, with about 300 or so nautical miles of range. All right, let's get out of this heat. And we'll finish the tour right here in the dinette. Thank you to Princess Yachts America for letting me do the tour. They'll be linked down in the description. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a future upload, and comment down below what your favorite part of this boat was. Until next time.